Hello YouTube, it's Terrible Shoes again. I'm actually here today with a few things that I wanted to discuss. First, if you haven't noticed it yet, we changed our uploading format to every other day. I'm very comfortable with this format and it's a little easier on the wallet, so I feel like it's gonna stay this way for quite some time. So just letting everyone know that watches us regularly, because a lot of you do, and I'm very happy for that. So basically, we're gonna do an every other day upload schedule. I actually have about a week's worth of videos queued at the time of making this one. This is gonna be an exception video because I really just felt I needed to keep everyone in the loop of what's going on here. Plus also I have some things to show and open. So today, before I crack open the main thing that I'm here to crack open, which is this, the Keldeo VS Rayquaza Battle deck. I actually wanted to show off some things I got in the mail. And some other things I'll talk about right after that. Recently bought into 3 full art Rangers and 4 full art Giovannis. The Giovannis were purely just because I wanted them, but these have bottomed out. If you play competitively, this is the time to grab these. They're about $3 a piece. Probably gonna stay that way for a little while at least, but I feel like these are gonna jump up again, probably post-rotation, because, you know, these will be reprinted again. And again, the Giovannis are they've also bottomed out at about $2 to $3, but I picked these up just for personal want. Other thing I wanted to show you, also, side note, trying to foil out my Greninja Talonflame deck. Speaking of Talonflame, found these. I found a bunch of packs of Steam Siege that I had opened. I left the cards in the packs and just tossed them on a shelf somewhere. And I found them the other day, and of course it had a Talonflame after I had bought a playset of them for my deck. Final thing before I go into the actual opening itself is the girlfriend actually had some old school Pokemon cards and she let me pick through them, and I took this Holo Psychic Energy, Holo Holon Rainbow Energy, and just a few other little holos and rares here and there. I really love the Delta Species set, by the way, so I gotta really thank her for that. This is really cool right here. And that's really it for the side things. Now we're going to get on to the main opening here, which is this right here. Keldeo VS Rayquaza. I got this really cheap at a mom and pop shop. Got it for, I think, on $20. It usually retails online for about $25 and everywhere else for about $30. You get 2 really powerful decks. Just notice the camera's kind of like a weird angle right now. I'm not feeling that. But yeah, basically you get 2 really awesome decks for what you pay, and in all honesty, there's a lot of financial value in this if you're following any type of Pokemon finance. It's not why we do it, but it helps when you play competitively like I do. Oh, that's right, and also when I purchased this as well, the guy gave me this, which is really sweet. It's an old school, like, actual, like, material, like, playmat for 2 people, and it's got like, it's like a cloth, I believe, and it's very nice. I actually owned one of those when I was a child, and I believe I still have it around here somewhere. Nope, sorry. I think I just nudged the mic while opening this. Alrighty, just give me one quick second. And we'll have this right open. And I'm gonna remove the code just right here. Alright, so we start off with two awesome coins. We've got a Blastoise and a Rayquaza coin. You know, we have the obvious, like the damage counters, rulings, and the deck lists if you ever want to take apart and rebuild. Not really sure why you'd want to, though. And of course, the decks themselves. So we'll start off with Keldeo. You get a Keldeo EX, which this was a huge competitive staple around when I started playing. Like, I mean, everyone ran Keldeo Blastoise, and I'm sure Blastoise is also in here. Alright, so start off, we get another Keldeo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hollow energies. Now, these are really important because a lot of the financial value in this deck comes, like, it pays for your deck almost directly up front. Like, you have a VS Seeker, which is about $4. These energies are about $2 to $3 a piece, and the Keldeos themselves are about $5. So you paid for a good chunk of this deck right off the bat. Oh, and of course we come with a VS Seeker. Sorry, this video is a little jumbled up. So skipping over the energies, you have an Ultra Ball, 2 of them. 1 Tierno, 1 Teammate, a Superior Energy Retrieval, 2 of them, Skyla, also a very good card, a 1 of, Shauna, Rough Seas, which is a good card as well, Rare Candy, 1, 2, only 2 of them, this really should be running 4, a Professor's Letter, only 1 of, again, should at least be a 2 of in the deck, Sycamore, which should be a 4 of. Sorry about my sloppy going through the deck. Professor Birch, you have an N. This was the artwork that was in the it was a Pokemon League like promo. I have a holo of this actually. I'll show it sometime. That's what you got for competing. You had a Karen as well, and this is only available in this deck right here. Very good effect. I think it currently goes for about $5 to $6. Fisherman, which is a good card. Escape Rope, Dive Ball, 2 of them. A lot of staples from Greninja are in here. Bianca. Archie in the hole. Archie in the hole. Archie's ace in the hole. Regice, Articuno, a Lapras, 2 of them. Remoraid, a non-hollow version of Octillery, which is really interesting. Feebas, I'm guessing also a non-hollow version of Melodic, 2 of them. And now we go back to the Deluge Blastoise part. 3 Squirtle, should be 2 Wartortle, that's weird. And only 2 Deluge Blastoises, bringing us right back to the beginning of the deck. But I'm actually just gonna put the super valuable ones right over here. And the stuff I find of peak interest, I'm going to keep out in sleeve, particularly the variants of hollows that are non-hollow that you can only get in here, which I really find interesting. And interestingly enough as well, what they usually do with these types of decks is, hold up. What they usually do with these types of decks is change the little number here to what is the number of cards that are in the actual deck itself, as opposed to the original series, which this actually maintains. Now we move on to Rayquaza, though. Sorry I'm talking your ear off. I'm rambling a lot during this video. Back when I just started playing Pokemon, I myself ran a modified version of Rayquaza Emboar, and it was an insanely fun deck. Oh, that's interesting. 4 fire and 4 lightning, and another Rayquaza right off the bat. I'll just get the energies out of the way, because no one really wants to see those. Yeah. But as I was saying, I ran a modified version of Rayquaza Emboar that had some Outrage Reshiram and Outrage Zekrom in it, as well as one-ofs. And I won quite a few local tournaments with it. Sorry about that. Now let's see, Ultra Ball, Tierno, Switch, Skyla again, Sky Arrow Bridge, it's been a while since I've seen that, Shauna, 1 Professor's Letter, 2 Sycamores. These are actually very similar. Pokemon Fan Club, another Promo N, which is awesome. Lysander, 2 level. Oh, you get 2 of them in the deck. That's sweet. Never mind. I thought only 1 came in this pack. 2 Float Stones, Bianca, Battle Compressor. I believe these actually just rotated. AZ, or Az, Victini. A holo, this is only available as a holo normally, as is this Zapdos right here. Interesting. And oh, speaking of, here is the Zekrom I actually ran. I ran this guy. I ran this as a one-of. I ran a one-of of this as well, actually, this exact Dedenne. And I ran a one-of Reshiram. Oh, we get 2 Raichus here, which also are normally only holo. Dynamos, and then this guy was really big in competitive play not too long ago either. And then we back out of that. So I really want to go over what's of value, at least to me right now, that we pulled. Here's the... Oops, sorry, jump cut for a sec there. We're going to get into what I think is of the utmost value in this deck and why you absolutely should buy this, especially if you're a new player, or even if you're just an expanded player. You get a lot here. You get 2 Karens, which are worth a couple bucks each. 2 promo ends with the alt art. You get 2 Rayquazas and 2 Keldeos. 2 VS Seekers, they're worth a couple dollars each, and even after post-rotation, they're going to be good and expanded. You get all of these holo energies. They're about $2 to $3 a piece, which is great. And then, of course, these are of lesser importance, but they're very interesting. Just a bunch of regularly holo rares in non-holo form, and I always love to see this because it's always an interesting take, especially when you can only get them in decks like this, which I know I think they do this with the theme decks as well, the regular starter decks that have no real value. And wow, I really didn't expect this video to be so long. Whoops. But anyway, actually I also forgot to mention this guy right here. He was a gift I got yesterday from the girlfriend. He's going to be showing up in a bunch of videos in the background as well, with all the other Pikachus, which, to be honest, pretty much all of them were gifts. But anyway, like I was saying, this video is a lot longer than I wanted it to be, so I'm going to cut it short here. I'm sorry for rambling so much, but I hope this video gave you a good overview of what comes in this deck. Plus, I really hope it influenced you to buy it, because personally, as a competitive player, you know, I really love this deck. I feel it's great for someone new who wants to get into competitive play and just can't spend a ton of money. So you can get this online for about 26 bucks. Most retailers will probably sell it to you for 20, I want to say, unless of course you go to somewhere like Target, where they're gonna try to rip you off and charge you anywhere from 30 to 35 bucks for this, which I personally would never pay. I got lucky and got it for 20. Hopefully you can get it for 22. 22, not like $22, like $20 as well. That was bad wording on my part. Shoot me. But anyway, I have spent way too much time on this video, and just to recap, every other day videos, buy the shit out of this deck because it's great. Got some really cool cards from the girlfriend, and you guys are the best fan base. Like, comment, subscribe. Really helps the channel out a lot, and it really helps me find out what you like from this channel. Also, new thing, if you stayed this long, down there in that comment section, if you're a newer guy and you really want to promote yourself, feel free to. Like, I am perfectly fine with you showing off your channel. I will personally check your channel out and probably sub to you as well. Just do me the favor of not spamming it on everyone's comments that comments. And like I said, just if you're a newer guy and you really want to help yourself get kickstarted, please feel free to leave a comment with your channel down there saying to check you out. I will check you out. Hopefully the other guys who watch this video will check you out. And I really do appreciate all of you. So have a great day. It's 17 minutes long. Wow.